Well, it's the next video. I'm going to address some economic knowledge here real quick, so roll it. Last video I talked about how getting rid of Trump is a bad idea because you're going to get pins. And the reason why I feel that Trump is a puppet is because of our economic situation in world economics. Well, here's the reason why. All the people bitching about Saudi Arabia and us selling them military arms and whatnot, there's a reason for that. Saudi Arabia is part of a coalition called OPEC. OPEC uses the United States dollar as its currency of exchange, meaning that every trade that happens is done with the dollar. Our currency is based on nothing. Guess what happens if Saudi Arabia decides to stop using the dollar as our currency exchange, or the currency exchange? That's part of the reason why we do kind of what Saudi Arabia tells us to do. Because if we don't, they get rid of the dollar, go with some other foreign currency, and our economy will tank hard, since our dollar will be looked upon so unfavorably after that. Then you have China and our debt holders. We ain't paying anything back. We ain't got the money. We ain't got the political will, because of course that means cutting the budget, and nobody in Washington, D.C. wants to do that at all. Nobody's cutting back the debt. Nobody's cutting back the budget. Even if they try to reduce the increases in the budget, doesn't happen. The media goes ape spit. Oh my God, they're cutting the budget. We're all going to die. All of our bondholders who are looking at us going, please pay us money for the debt that we're buying. And we're like, yeah, sure, here. We'll print some money here. I mean, that's what we're doing. So the idea that we're somehow, some way going to pay back our bondholders, our debt holders, is ridiculous. So if countries stop buying our debt, guess what happens there? That means we're just printing money willy-nilly, and our dollar is even more worthless than it would be if Saudi Arabia decides to get rid of the dollar as our petrol exchange. So that's going to work out real well. For those people who are wondering why we do the things we do, why we're kowtowing to China, why we're kowtowing to Saudi Arabia, that's because if we don't kiss their ass, they can really hose over our economy and turn us into a third world nation, where basically this country tears itself apart because all the social programs will no longer be able to get funded, our money will be totally worthless, and yeah, this country collapses under a debt bubble that just goes poof. You want that to happen? It's gonna be ugly. I guarantee that. It's gonna be real ugly if that happens. This country will tear itself apart. You think this whole SJW political fascism bit is bad? Oh boy, you ain't seen nothing yet. Straight up. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's Uncle E. Another political commentary. By the way, I've got Patreon now, so if you want to see more of this fun stuff, follow the link. Peace.